Can you work while on workers' compensation? As an employee, getting injured on the job can be a stressful and overwhelming experience. It's even more challenging when you're unsure of your rights regarding workers' compensation benefits and whether or not you can work while receiving them. If you fail to report income from light duty or a part-time second job, you may commit work comp fraud. You and your workers' compensation attorney must carefully navigate returning to employment carefully to maintain Colorado workers' comp eligibility. The benefits of working while on workers' compensation. If you're able to work while receiving workers' compensation benefits, there are several benefits to doing so. Firstly, it can help you maintain your financial stability and provide a sense of normalcy during a challenging time. Secondly, it can help you stay connected to your job and industry, which can be valuable for your long-term career prospects. Lastly, it can help you maintain a sense of purpose and routine, which can be crucial for your mental health. How working affects your workers' compensation benefits. If you're able to work while receiving workers' compensation benefits, your earnings may affect the amount of benefits you're eligible to receive. In most states, your benefits will be reduced based on your earnings, but you'll still receive some compensation. It's essential to speak with your employer and your workers' compensation attorney to determine how your earnings will affect your benefits. What to do if you can't work while on workers' compensation. If your injury prevents you from working at all, you may be entitled to temporary total disability benefits. What is light duty with workers' compensation? Light duty work is a form of modified duty that employers offer to injured employees. If you're able to return to light duty work, your workers' compensation benefits will likely be reduced. The reduction in benefits will be based on the difference between your previous wages and what you're currently earning while on light duty work. You will receive 2/3 of the difference between the two amounts. Can you work a second job while taking workers' comp in Colorado? The answer is yes, but with some caveats. The first thing to consider is whether your second job will interfere with your recovery. Another important factor to consider is whether your second job is compatible with your workers' comp benefits. If the second job requires you to do the same type of work or requires the same level of physical exertion as your primary job, you may not be able to continue receiving benefits. On the other hand, if your second job is less physically demanding than your primary job, you may be able to keep your benefits. What if the boss pays you under the table at the second job? If you worked 2 jobs at the time of your compensable workplace accident, you may be eligible for benefits from both jobs. The insurance carrier for the job where the injury occurred may owe recovery for 2/3 of your average weekly wages between all sources of wages. If your second job pays under the table, you must report this income to the insurance company when filing for workers' compensation benefits. If you neglect to report income from another employment, even if it is off the books, you could be guilty of workers' compensation fraud. What does the division consider workers' compensation fraud? Workers' compensation fraud can be an intentional or even accidental act. Filing for Colorado workers' comp benefits while receiving income from an unreported source is work comp fraud. Avoid making a difficult time worse by hiring an experienced workers' compensation attorney to help you navigate the Colorado workers' compensation system and receive the benefits you are due.